Welcome to the Keeping It Real podcast with Sulma, the swearing therapist. Hi, I'm Sulma Williams, a licensed clinical social worker who likes to keep it real and swears a lot. Today, I like to address Valentine's Day, especially if you are single or you don't have a significant other, because Valentine's Day is very triggering for a lot of people who might not be in a relationship right now. And you are seeing like fucking shit everywhere that reminds you that you are not in a relationship. And actually, Valentine's Day was for single people, was what inspired me to start the podcast. I don't know if you listened to the prior episode of how all this started, but it was because I wanted to address that this particular date is very triggering for a lot of people. So, what to do if you don't have a significant other? And I'll suggest to practice self-love, right? Let's start there. So you have a lot of love to give, and why not give it to yourself? Most of the time, I find that we are our worst enemies, right? Like our expectations of ourselves are sky high, while our expectations of others are almost to the ground. And it's like, how is that fair to us? Like, I believe we are our worst enemies. So let's start by loving ourselves as we are. Like, look in the mirror, find something that you like. Usually when we look in the mirror, we find all our fucking blemishes and that, oh my God, like, no. Do you like your eyes? Look into your eyes and tell yourself how beautiful your eyes are, right? Like, find something you love. In the same way you will say it to someone else, say it to yourself. Write yourself a love letter. Take a long bath. Chill. Like, just fucking do nothing that day. Take a social media detox that day. And oh my God, I love that so much, because you are going to be bombarded with a lot of posts from people in a relationship, or their gifts, or their dinner together, or whatever. And it's like, yeah, they might have been fucking fighting 2 seconds prior to taking the picture, but then it's like, look at the love of my life, and you were fucking killing each other 5 minutes ago, right? Like, I remember one time I had to do, this is not Valentine's related, but it applies to the example. I had to do a video for the company I was working for. They were gonna do a fucking video for the end of the year, and I had to be dancing and singing to Staying Alive, right? And do the classic, the staying alive. And I remember I was going through a very bad time in my life. And I had a partner at the time, and we were fighting, and I was crying, and I wiped my tears out, and I washed my face, and I put makeup on, and I did the fucking video. You will not believe that I was just crying my eyes out 2 seconds ago, right? In having such a worse time. And I did have a partner. Why I'm sharing this? Because having a partner is not fucking guarantee of shit. So being single is hard, being married is hard. Choose your heart, right? Like, it's like, who says that, oh, if you get a partner, everything is you're gonna be farting in colors? You are not. Having a relationship is a lot of work. So let's not make it like, oh my God, what is wrong with me if I don't have a partner? Where like having a partner might be miserable too, right? Like, so I've been in an abusive relationships, and having a partner wasn't like paradise, right? So let's not romanticize this idea of like, oh, if I have a partner, everything is perfect. Like, it's not. Like, being in a relationship is a lot of work. So uh, you might feel like, what is wrong with me because I'm single, but also I will invite you to see it like, I'm single because I'm not willing to put up with bullshit that doesn't resonate with me anymore, right? Like, when I was in an abusive relationship, I would say yes to everything, and that wasn't good for me. But I had a relationship, right? Like, it's just like, let's not romanticize. I do believe in love, and I'm happy for the people who are in love and who are building the relationship and putting in the work. I'm not saying that love doesn't exist. What I'm saying is that having a partner is not the answer to whatever shit is going on, right? Like, simply because you have a partner, it's not like, like, no, fuck that. Another suggestion that I found, thanks AI, was to volunteer. Volunteer at a shelter, or go to a hospital, or just something that fulfills your heart. I have found that when I did volunteer work at a local shelter for women who experience domestic violence, it helped me put my shit into perspective. I was like, bitch, what the fuck are you complaining about? When like these women just flee their situation with their children, and the clothes in their on, that they were wearing. Like, so I think that when we give of ourselves, our time, our love, like, I have clients who volunteer, and they spend time with hospice patients. And it's like, I love that because it helps you put your shit into perspective. This person is gonna fucking die. We all going to die, but they have their expiration date is really close. So if that doesn't help you get a different perspective on how insignificant the shit that we are losing our sleep over, me included. Like, I've been having a couple of weeks that, and then I'm like, bitch, there are people dying. Like, go to a local hospital, go to an animal shelter. Like, just when you get out of yourself and your bubble, it's like, oh, holy shit. Like, what the fuck am I complaining about? Another suggestion from AI was to take a class that like explores something new, right? Like, and get to know other people, and not in a romantic way, and see if like that is something that you would like to explore further. Um, do write a letter to yourself, write a love letter to yourself. You Once you set yourself to do that, you're going to realize how fucking difficult that is. If I ask you to write 15 things that you don't like about yourself, you're going to be done in fucking 2 seconds, and maybe get 50 rather than 15. But if I ask you to name 20 things you like about yourself, it's like, the fuck, right? Like, it gets so difficult because we are wired to fucking point the finger at everything that is wrong with ourselves. And it's like, wow. So if you write a love letter to yourself, like, either identifying the things that you love about yourself, or recognizing all the progress that you had made in the last year or in the last month or in the last fucking week. It's going to be very hard, very rewarding. So I invite you to try that if you haven't done that before. Treat yourself with your favorite food. I wouldn't like to go to a fucking restaurant on Valentine's Day, even if I have a partner, because the service is horrible because they are trying to get as many people. So it's like, no, I'd rather stay at home and have a home cooked meal, but that's just me. But you can fucking do that even if you don't have a partner. So either order from your favorite restaurant and take it home and fucking indulge in watching Netflix, or take a long bath, or light your favorite candle and listen to your favorite music, and just acknowledge that you are here and that you are loved and that you are appreciated. Stop trying to get that from the outside and give it to yourself. I hope you found this helpful. I am not in a relationship. I haven't been for many years. And I'm like, yeah, when I look back at some of the relationships that I had in the past, it's like, yeah, fucking celebrate yourself. You're a lot better, and that is a reflection of how much I have worked on loving myself and not allowing myself to put up with shit that is not good for me anymore. So I hope you do some of these things. Please write in the comments which one you have chosen to do, and then if you did it, how did that feel? As always, thank you so much for the support. This cannot happen without you, so I really appreciate you listening to the podcast. Please follow, like, share, whatever the fuck you do in the platform you are listening to this right now. Follow me on Instagram at the Swearing Therapist, and check out my website at dragonflytherapyservices.net. And remember, if you woke up today, that means that your mission in life is not complete. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you're going to come on the other side of the challenge you're currently facing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.